Greetings traders, Jason here with swinghigh.com. It is Thursday, November 5th, 2009, and the markets are up big today. As you can see, SPY finished strong, up 1.8%. The NASDAQ up 2.5%. The Dow up 2%, closing over 10,000. That's big. That is a very bullish number there. The financials up 2.5%. They lagged all day and then caught up. That's good for my one trade that I made today. I'll tell you about that in a second. Let's look at the Russells. Up 3%. Very bullish, very relatively strong. So the leading indexes, the NASDAQ, Russells, and financials, were relatively strong today, which is bullish, and things were strong into the close. Most of that is on the good jobless claims numbers and the other economic reports like natural gas that came out and beat expectations. Let's look at tick. The overwhelming reads on tick were to the positive side. Did have a little bit of negative activity, but majority of the ticks were to the positive side. The trend was being weird all morning, and then finally it looks like started to come back into line and be in bullish territory by the end of the day. So there's a discrepancy there between the 10 and the trick. We'll use the VIX as the tiebreaker, and the VIX bled out very nicely, down 8.3%, approaching that $25, or not $25, but that 25 mark. That is going to be a big century mark right there. In general, I'm going to say things are looking bullish for the time being. We are starting this up leg in SPY that I've been talking about. Let's take a look at that. Here we go. We do have an up leg. Now, what I want to see, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but it could, because I pulled these numbers out of support and resistance areas that are logical. What I want to see is some stalling action coming up around the 108 mark. That would give us a decent head and shoulders formation, especially on some of these other indexes. Not so much this one. The head and shoulders might have a slightly slanted neckline, which will be okay. But like I said, I'd like to see a lower swing high here at 108, which is gonna be big resistance. If we break through that, I want to see us break 110 to confirm that we are still in an uptrend. I don't think that will happen. I do honestly expect us to meet too much resistance here at 108. I think the highs have been put in for the year. Of course, I don't mind being proven wrong as long as the markets move quickly. Big up days like today are welcome for even someone who's trying to play the downside here like me. I played FAS long today, and I will play it long until we start to slow down, at which point I'll dump it and add to my shorts and ride down for the next leg. So we'll see what happens there. Show you this FAS trade I talked about today, my halftime report. I got in at 68.90, and I was talking about how it wasn't the greatest trade, but sometimes even not the greatest trades will go your way. So I caught a nice 3 points today. I'm happy with that. In fact, I will probably bump this stop limit up to most likely the 69.90 area. That's a good area of support. I'll have to rethink that to be more exact, but I will hold overnight, and I will continue to hold FAS as long as things remain bullish. I might even consider lightening up on some bear positions tonight. Excuse me. That's all for now. Thanks for being a part of swinghigh.com. I hope you all had a good trading day today, as I did. I'll talk to you tomorrow.